Welcome to Bold Talk series where creativity, leadership, ideas, innovation come together. My name is Ludvik, and today I have a privilege to have a short one-on-one conversation with Ting, founder at TCM Clinic. Ting, great seeing you. Welcome to our Bold Talk series. How are you?
Hello, Epi. I'm good. Hope you're all right as well.
Yeah, great seeing you and great seeing you in Singapore for our event. And what a great presentation you've done on that
Thank you.
whole series around the traditional and Western medicine. So I thought this would be a great opportunity to give some, also to shed some light in terms of the work that you're doing, and also the importance of the traditional Chinese medicine and the how the innovation, everything else, it's going about. So before we get deep into the conversations, give us an overview of Yi TCM Clinic and what motivated you to start the clinic.
Okay, sure. So, ETCM clinic mainly, we do focus quite a lot on fertility. So, using TCM practices to actually help our patients achieve the objective of conceiving a healthy baby. So, we do have patients who actually want to conceive naturally, or some do want to actually complement TCM with their IVF and IUI treatments. So, we do that through the TCM treatments. So, when we actually first started out, I do want to actually bridge the gap between TCM and Western medication, because there's actually this gap in Singapore whereby both sides are doing things on their own. So there's a little understanding between the two of them. So the doctors in the Western treatment don't really understand what we are doing in TCM, and the TCM practitioners also don't really integrate a lot of Western medicine knowledge into their treatments, and also looking at the lab reports. So what I wanted to do that time was to actually integrate the both sides, so that we can give our patients the best of both worlds, so we can improve the benefits they have when they're actually doing a treatment.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, the I think the event was timely to bring these conversations. It was my first time I got involved in such conversation like this, and it was a really eye opener. So, thank you for doing such a great work. So,
No worries, no
yeah,
worries.
yeah. So, what do you believe are the key principles of effective leadership, especially in a multidisciplinary field in the healthcare where traditional and Western practices intersect?
Hmm. Yep. So I think the first thing is that we definitely need to have some empathy and understanding. So we do actually need to have a deep understanding of both discipline in TCM and Western medicine as well, and also to build the trust among a diverse team. So we do want to actually encourage collaboration and open communication, mutual respect between the Western medicine team and the TCM treatment team as well, so that we can actually come up with like um innovative practices. We can integrate this into our treatments to actually come up with new treatment ideas, which has never been in the past.
Mm.
And these can actually help to come sort of like give a new I would say hope or practice in the current healthcare industry that's doing IVF.
Yeah. What's most exciting innovation you're seeing right now in this both of these worlds?
Yeah, so we do actually start to see that there's actually quite a lot more research going on in the TCM field, whereby they are trying to find out the scientific methods of how the TCM treatments like acupuncture or even herbs are actually helping with the body, the changes in the body, the pathology, and also how are the chemical changes in the body. So we do actually have seen quite a lot of research on how acupuncture help with IVF, how it actually help to improve the AMH. And in Singapore, we actually have quite a lot of research going on. Like for example, how TCM medication, this pill can actually help to improve the male's sperm analysis, their
Mm.
sperm parameters, and we're actually looking to the results as well. So we actually do get the Western doctors and the Chinese physicians to actually collaborate in these trials, in this research, so that after we have these results, right, we are able to see what are the changes to these sperm parameters through these TCM treatments, and we can sort of like convince the Western doctors that yes, there are actually some benefits to it. There's actually scientific methods to show that it actually works.
Yeah, I truly believe, I mean, collaboration is the biggest currency that we have in today's day and age, and we should definitely do a lot more. So I was really excited when we got that event going on a few weeks ago in Singapore, and to really touch this really important subject. Now, what do you see are the biggest challenges or biggest barriers you face in introducing such innovative ideas that blend between traditional Western medical philosophy?
Yeah, definitely the first one will be skepticism because in among the Western medical community, there's still people and doctors who still view TCM as a pseudoscience. Yeah.
Mm,
So, for example, for us, where we do actually want to actually get into the healthier SG system, whereby our MOH is trying to actually advocate for TCM to actually get into the healthier SG systems. But there are actually quite a lot of Western doctors who they don't understand how TCM is. They thought that it's still something that is not backed by science. Yeah, so a lot of them don't really believe it, and some men do even actually tell their patients not to go for TCM treatments. Yeah, at the same time, because currently there's still a lack of adequate research in TCM because it's still currently growing, but it's definitely not as much as how the research are going for the Western medicine because they have been there for hundreds of years already. So there's still a lack of understanding in certain herbs, how is the interaction, whether there's any presence of interaction between the herbs and the drugs that the Western doctor use. So there's always this fear of this herb drug interaction.
mm,
So the most important thing is that we do actually continue with this research to actually find out what are the potential benefits and also the herb drug interactions of these herbs so that we can actually present it to the public, to the Western doctors, that hey, we do understand that there's something like this. We also have to present it to our physicians as well to let them know that yes, while our patients are using certain Western medication, we have to make sure that we do avoid some of the herbs that actually have potential herb drug interactions as well.
mm. You mentioned on the last of your presentation in Singapore about like we need more of this type of a discussion to educate the practitioners and also the patients as well. Um, you know, like can you share some of your stories where combining TCM and Western medicine result in better outcomes than either um, approach alone?
Yeah, definitely. So I do have this case of the patient. She was referred by a Western gynecologist.
Mm,
So here lining her egg her follicles, the quality isn't very good. So the doctors actually referred her over for TCM treatment. So when she's here, the doctors already send me her blood tests, her ultrasound scan reports, and we actually tried to use some TCM treatments on her. And after that, once I got treatment, the patient actually go back to the Western doctors to do a ultrasound scan, and the doctor actually feedback to me that hey, her lining actually got better, and the eggs actually the follicles that they actually see in the ultrasound scan actually got much better than before. So he had a before and after ultrasound scan of the follicles and lining before and after TCM treatments. Yeah.
nice. That's great. That's great story, and I saw you how like so many great successes over the beginning of the clinic. I think it was like 260, right? That was amazing. I
Yeah,
walked in
right
the
now it
store.
is
I was like
under
walking with
65.
I was walking with Janice and I was like, so the store. I said, Leo, oh my God, this is the store. So we went in the clinic and it was really amazing to experience that. Um, awesome. So what do you think the future holds for integrative health practices?
Yeah, so for integrative health practices, right, I do feel that as I would say young adults, right? They are actually more into non-invasive and natural treatments. Do definitely want to actually complement with the conventional approaches. So, what TCM are good in, we can actually come in, and what the Western medicine are good in, they can actually come in to actually complement the areas that TCM is actually lacking in. So I do foresee that in the future, right? This integrative health should be something that become a norm instead of something that is special that you only see a few clinics doing it, but it should be a norm whereby all
Yeah,
the TCM clinics and the Western clinics are actually practicing.
yeah. Actually, to tell the truth, I never ever even consider it myself until we had this subject. So you can imagine that guys like me who's been exposed to a lot of things, yet I never ever imagined this could be a possibility. So this is a great discussion, and thank you for doing such a great work, and thank you for coming at our event as well, and thank you for doing this for me, for this bold talks. Now, last question before we wrap up: what does a word bold mean to you? You think?
Yeah, so I think that bold, right, it means embracing changes, taking calculated risks, being unwavering in the pursuit of some solutions. So I think for us, right, when you actually see that the bold awards, you guys focus on innovations in science, in technologies, all this. So I do feel that it's something where we want to actually embrace something new, something that has never been seen before.
Yeah, yeah, and you're doing that too. So you're truly bold. You think? Thank you, and congrats on
Thank you, thank you.
all the
I'm
work
quite
that you're doing.
happy. Yeah, I'm quite happy that I was able to actually attend the event that you guys have actually hosted because there's quite a lot of very very good speaker there where we can actually share our ideas and our what we have actually found in our research.
Yeah, and I'm certainly like really excited about it because I think now that I was able to put this together for the first time on my side, I can okay focus on really just expanding this and bring this a really good conversation. I think that's really an opportunity to think about how the innovation. It's not about just the technologies, right? Really like taking like what you guys are doing and what the Western the Western world is doing. So you think thank you again for joining me in this Bold Talk series. Looking forward to seeing you soon, maybe in Singapore or virtually. Until next time, take care, be great, be bold, and happy New Year. And I wish you an amazing 2025.
Yes, thank you, Appy. I hope to see you again
We
as
look
well.
forward.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Thank you, Ting. Cheers.
Too.